Hey, Dirt Farmer Jay here. I have a great life hack for you. Recently, we had a poor experience after we rented a car. We got charged for repairs for something that we did not do. Well, never again. I have a simple technique that will absolutely ensure this will never happen to you, and it's not buying their insurance. Stay tuned. Welcome to this life hack and this episode of From Where I Sit. You know, recently, Dirt Farmer Maggie and I took a trip down to our native Arizona to see our family, and we decided to rent a car at the Tucson International Airport instead of borrowing a car from our family members and inconveniencing them. So we rented a car from Avis/Budget. It was actually Budget, but they're the same company, and enjoyed the quality of the car. We had it for well over a week, and it served us well. It was a nice car. On the day that I was going to return it, I came out into the Arizona sun, kind of that overhead sun, and noticed some out of the corner of my eye on the front driver's side tire. There was like a little shadow that I saw. Well, what it was, there was a bubble on the sidewall of the tire. And I thought right away that something had happened, somebody had hit it, somebody had hit us. I had been the driver the entire time and know that I had not run up against a parking curb, over a heavy rock, against a piece of wood, any of that sort of thing. And so I thought maybe there would be a scar. There was nothing. The tire would look pristine when you look flat at it, but with the sun on it, you could see the shadow and see that bubble. Well, we had probably 30 miles to drive to the airport. So you can be sure that I drove very carefully, both hands on the wheel, all the way there in case we had a blowout. Upon returning it to the lot and the lot attendant, I pointed out to the person, I want to absolutely make sure you notice that there is a bubble on this tire because it's easy not to see it, especially in a covered garage facility. And I want you to make sure that does not go out to somebody else, putting them at risk. Well, he signed in the car. We went on our happy way. Fast forward, about 6 months later, I get a letter in the mail, US mail, that informs us that they have made the determination, they, Budget/Avis, have made the determination that we had damaged their vehicle and they were going to charge us an additional $97 to repair the vehicle. They gave us a way to contact them back, which I did. And so I wrote them a real quick letter, and I'm not going to read all of it to you, but I do want you to hear a few of the highlights. So I said, "Hello, Budget Rent-A-Car. I got a letter from you indicating you want to charge our card on file. I'm asking you not to do this because I personally was the driver during the entire time, and I can assure you that I did not strike any object," and I went through a whole list of items. In fact, I found the bubble on the tire the day that we're heading back your way to return it. When we pulled in the return area, as I mentioned earlier, I notified the attendant of it and wanted to make sure that this car did not go back out to somebody else and to put them at risk. I went on to say to Budget, I was very forthright about the defect and I found, and I no way attempted to conceal it, and I'm confident that I was not the cause of this problem. Therefore, in light of this, I request that this chargeback not be made to our account. If someone would like to call me and discuss this, that would be great. And at that point, they came back to us and said, "We apologize for the delay in responding to you. Thank you for contacting us. We apologize for the issues that occurred during the rental. We understand your frustration. However, after reviewing this case, we found no pre-existing damage with the vehicle. In investigating this matter, we found the repairs do match the date of return," which I identified. That's correct. That's when they saw that it was there. And I'll tell you my thoughts on that in a moment. "We have found the charges billed for damage are valid," and they go on to talk about that that's their contractual right, and they mention that in their first communication. So they charged our card $97 for this tire replacement, or you cannot repair a bubble on the side of the tire. All right, so I'm going to close on this thought. Avis Budget had a great opportunity to rise to the occasion and honor the relationship. They chose not to. They went the contractual route, and they certainly had the right to do that. So here's my advice to you. Don't let this happen to you, no matter what the car rental company is, because they likely have the same kind of clauses written into their contracts. Just always inspect the car. You'll greatly reduce the likelihood of getting charged back for something you didn't do, such as it was in our case. Thanks for watching our channel. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Better yet, subscribe to our channel. And thanks for being a part of our viewer family. Until the next time, this is Dirt Farmer Jay from Where I Sit.